In the same way that targets are useless unless you are shooting, goals are useless unless you are taking action. If you're not taking action to realize your goals, the goals you have can only cause negative emotions. Frustration, guilt, shame, sadness, or anger inevitably result from having goals you are doing nothing to achieve. Research by psychologists Edwin Locke and Latham confirms that goals only improve performance when they're paired with specific action plans and regular progress monitoring. Without these elements, goals become sources of psychological stress rather than motivation. Hey there, it's me, Core, and you're listening to Exercising Self-Control from Fitness to Flourishing. Consider hypothetical Brenda, who has maintained the same 3 New Year's resolutions for 5 consecutive years. Get fit, learn Spanish, and start a side business. Each December, these unfulfilled aspirations resurface, bringing waves of disappointment and self-criticism. Brenda's goals aren't motivating her. They're slowly eroding her confidence and creating a pattern of learned helplessness. Contrast this with someone who's transformed their vague fitness goal into a specific system. I am attending my gym's 6 a.m. strength training class every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. When asked about their goal 6 months later, they don't talk about getting fit. They talk about their deadlift progress and the friends they've made in their morning class. The difference? It's best to create what psychologists call implementation intentions. These are specific when, then, or if-then scenarios that set up clear directions that increase goal realization by up to 300%. You want to design practical steps and systems, not abstract wishes with undefined plans. Take a moment to evaluate your current goals using these questions. 1. Can you name 3 specific actions you will take this week toward each goal? If not, your goal is too vague or lacks an action plan. 2. Do your goals energize you or create anxiety when you think about them? Effective goals should feel challenging but achievable, not overwhelming. 3. How many of your goals have remained unchanged for more than 6 months? Stagnant goals often indicate misalignment with your actual priorities or current capacity. And 4, do you have more than 5 active goals? Research suggests that beyond 2 to 3 primary goals, effectiveness diminishes dramatically due to divided attention and cognitive overload. If your answers reveal inactive or stress-inducing goals, you're not alone. You simply need better goal architecture. Goals transform from psychological burdens into powerful catalysts under specific conditions. 1, they generate immediate, specific actions. Instead of, I want to write a book, this is a passive goal that breeds guilt. Try, I am writing 300 words every Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 7 a.m. This is an active goal that drives behavior. The goal gradient effect shows that people accelerate their efforts as they approach milestones. This only happens when progress is measurable and actions are specific. 2, they include built-in tracking systems. Effective goals have review mechanisms, weekly check-ins, progress tracking, or accountability partners transform abstract intentions into concrete commitments. Without tracking, goals remain wishes. What gets tracked focuses attention and breeds action. 3, they connect to immediate rewards, not just future outcomes. Sustainable goals provide short-term satisfaction alongside long-term benefits. Many people enjoy their morning gym community immediately, even as they work toward their fitness objectives. If all you can look forward to is the far in the future possibility of achievement, you're following a recipe for eventual abandonment. Here are some common pitfalls that create harmful goals. Social pressure goals. Goals adopted because others expect them, not because they align with your values or interests. These can create resentment and rarely sustain motivation. Your goals need to be your goals. Overwhelming ambition. These are, in quotes, transform my life goals that require sweeping life changes. If you put too much pressure on yourself to change everything, you'll likely end up changing nothing. Start small and simple, expanding your scope as you become more competent and skilled. Unclear next steps. Goals without obvious first actions create decision paralysis. Start a business is paralyzing. Research 3 successful businesses in my industry this week is actionable. No exit strategy. Some goals outlive their usefulness, but we cling to them out of sunk cost thinking. Regularly evaluate whether your goals still serve your current life situation. The most liberating aspect of this approach, it gives you permission to abandon goals that aren't generating action. If a goal has lingered on your list for months or even years without progress, it's not a character flaw. It's a misaligned goal that needs restructuring or elimination. This is why I suggest you set your most important goals in 84-day commitments. As I said in the episode, Changing Your Life 84 Days at a Time, begin quote, by committing to 84 days of effort to realize the vision you have for your life, you will either achieve what you set out to do, make significant progress toward that ultimate achievement, or you'll come to understand through direct action and experience that what you thought was a good idea needs to be reevaluated. End quote. An 84-day experiment in goal commitment will allow you to discover any misaligned goals. If you find the goal isn't a fit, drop it. No guilt needed. Right now, you can pause the episode or stop reading and list your current goals. Keep this to 3 maximum. For each one, write down the specific action you'll take this week. Any goal that doesn't immediately generate a concrete next step should be eliminated or restructured. A goal without action isn't hope. It's a consistent distraction that makes you less effective in realizing the goals you truly care about. The most successful people aren't those with the most goals. They're the ones whose goals consistently drive daily action. Transform your goals from sources of guilt or other negative emotions into engines of progress by ensuring each one answers this question. What exactly will I do? When will I do it? And how will I know I've made progress? Goals that don't allow for these answers are useless at best, harmful at worst. The targets on the wall don't make you a better marksman. Only picking up the bow, nocking the arrow, and practicing your aim will improve your shot. Your goals work the same way. That's it for today. Catch you next time.